okay? Why the sudden change in tone? Like, jeez Louise. That was weird. Like, if they're gonna make her walk this slow, they should at least give me some indication as to where I'm supposed to go. Because I'm literally wandering at this point, and it's taking me so goddamn long just to walk like 10 feet. God, why does she run like this, dude? I almost don't want to run anywhere now because she looks so fucking goofy.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test.
Well, couldn't hear anything. Time to light a ciggy. Why is the smoke behind her head?
Good evening.
Miss Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Psychological Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's pathology.
Oh, no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay.
That was such a weird laugh,
dude. To talk to him.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but...
This lady's like, oh no, you can't come in. And she's like shutting the door in this girl's face. And then all at once she's like, oh, okay, you know what? Come in. He's in the other room. Like, fuck.
But Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
Why is there a fucking ashtray then? He hates the smell of smoke, but hey, let's keep ashtrays inside. Just on the off chance that people come in here already smoking. You know, we're going to have to tell them, oh, no smoking inside. We didn't tell you when you were outside and you could just drop it, but, you know, let them come inside first and then tell them no smoking. Like, what the fuck? The company to carry out pharmaceutical experiments, taking advantage of corporate funds at his will. And, oh my god, dude, this is... I'm having flashbacks, man. This was what I hated about that game, Vampire. I fucking hated it because the gameplay was ass and the in-game manuscripts were long as fuck. This is too much reading. Like, don't get me wrong, I like reading, but I also like playing games. And I don't like mixing the two. I don't want to read a fucking novel every time I pick up something that's important. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Among the reported painful, blah, 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 blah. Just fuck it, man.
You believe in God, miss.
I'm sorry, but... oh, just first thing he says when you walk... Do you believe in God, miss? Are you a Christian? Fuck, he doesn't say hello, doesn't say how do you do, or doesn't say what the fuck are you doing in my do you believe in God? Like, fuck.
Well, it would be too easy.
Wouldn't it?
What kind of answer is that? I've never heard anybody say something like that. Do you believe in God? Well, that would be too easy now, wouldn't it? Like, what the fuck answer is that? Do you believe in God? Well, you know, I prefer my life to be, like, super fucking difficult, so no. Like, what does that fucking mean? Jesus.
I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude.
Or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale.
Lady, for someone that you just fucking met, that's way too, like, that's way too personal of an answer. Like, shit.
Tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature.
What are you guys talking about?
Eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down.
You forgot your manners and you didn't fucking introduce yourself. Like,
Doctor,
what the hell is
I
this
suppose-
conversation?
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference. Extremely
Can you guys stop
hardworking,
cutting
but
each other
back to
off?
us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you in the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
Oh my god, dude. This is so fucking irritating. Like, it's so badly put together. The game is not designed well. The controls are not designed well. The fucking player movement isn't designed well. But even the fucking acting is garbage, dude. The way they're reading these fucking lines, it's like they're going back and forth like a couple fucking high school kids in a play. They're not giving each other a chance to fucking, register what the other person has said. They're just fucking responding without any... The thing with acting is that you need to make it look fucking real. And when people are talking to you in real life, you don't just keep talking. There's a moment because you have to register what the person is saying to you, right? So, that shit just fucking bugs me. Sorry.
Sure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Is there any...
See, dude, and the thing with the voice acting that is so important is the way that they're reading it. I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about because they're not changing their inflection in any way at all. They're just reading, and I'm confused as fuck because this conversation is going in so many different directions. The guy first walks in, do you believe in God? Oh, that would be too easy, wouldn't it? And then he's like, oh, well, I believe it because I'm dying. And she's like, only thing I believe in, all the things that happen in life are mankind's cruelty. And he's like, oh, life in small but lethal creatures. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? I am so fucking lost. Sorry.
Anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria. Yes, see if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
Shouldn't you have asked him this shit, like, when you first got him? You were literally gone for, like, 2 minutes.
1958.
Yes, indicatively, some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt.
Exactly, Josh. There's no
In
pausing. There's
addition
no
to the disease,
spacing.
the first exam showed
It's
some
just one continuous
inconsistency.
dialogue.
Some hormonal deficiency, overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates, Anoxil? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe so. According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted.
Exactly.
am I
Thank you.
right?
I'm so glad that everybody else is seeing
Investigators
it,
confirmed that
and
she
that I'm not just being
intentionally
picky.
left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
Whoa, what does that mean? Does the person who wrote this scene not understand how kidnapping works? Oh, well, the cop said that it's not a kidnapping because there was no ransom. People get kidnapped all the fucking time and nobody asks for a ransom. Like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of cop is gonna say that shit? Oh, well, she got taken, but, not technically because they didn't ask for money, so nothing we can do. I mean, fuck cops, but, still.
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do with...
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter...
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not
What is
sure where
happening
you're
right
trying
now?
to go with this, but I won't tolerate... I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
Where did this come from? What are we talking about?
Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or as you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm talking about?
Who are you, and why did you
What?
come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescension?
Right, Debbie? Fuck, dude, the way they're talking, it's like somebody's accidentally pressing a button and skipping fucking dialogue. Like, what the shit? What is happening? It's going 0 to 100, then back to 0, then back to 100, and then back to 0 again. Like, ugh! I can't keep track of what they're talking about.
Condescending
Threatening
tone.
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
Right, Debbie, right. Oh my god.